The Sacramento Kings showcased their offensive prowess in a decisive 1-4-1-1-3 victory over the San Antonio Spurs on Friday night, with standout performances from DeMar DeRozan and Domantas Sabonis leading the charge. The Kings improved to 1-4-6 for the season, while the Spurs, struggling for consistency, dropped to 6-15 in what has been a challenging campaign. The highly anticipated matchup lost some of its luster before tip-off when Spurs rookie sensation Victor Wembanyama was ruled out due to a minor ankle injury. The 7'4" Phenom, who has been a focal point for San Antonio's rebuilding efforts, was sidelined as a precautionary measure, leaving fans eagerly awaiting his return to action. Without Wembanyama's presence in the paint, the Kings exploited the Spurs' defense from the outset. Sacramento raced to a commanding 3-8-2-2 lead in the first quarter, with DeRozan setting the tone early. The veteran forward, who has seamlessly integrated into Sacramento's lineup this season, delivered a masterclass in scoring, finishing with 32 points on an efficient 13 of 20 shooting. His mid-range game was nearly unstoppable, and he added 6 assists to round out his stellar performance. Meanwhile, Sabonis dominated the interior, recording a double-double with 24 points and 13 rebounds. The Lithuanian center was a constant presence in the paint, muscling his way to second-chance opportunities and orchestrating the Kings' offense with his adept passing. Sacramento's ball movement was a key factor in their success, as they racked up 34 assists on 51 made field goals. DeMar and Domantas were phenomenal tonight, said Kings head coach Mike Brown. Their leadership and execution set the tone for us. When we play with that level of unselfishness, we're a tough team to beat. The Kings supporting cast also shone brightly. Malik Monk contributed 18 points off the bench, while Keegan Murray and Kevin Huerter chipped in with 15 points each, providing the Kings with the kind of depth that has made them a formidable force in the Western Conference. On the other side, the Spurs struggled to keep pace without their rising star. Keldon Johnson led San Antonio with 21 points, while Devin Vassell added 19. Despite their efforts, the Spurs' defense faltered, allowing the Kings to shoot an impressive 54.3% from the field and 41.2% from beyond the arc. Spurs head coach Greg Popovich lamented his team's lack of defensive intensity. "Sacramento's a great team, and they made us pay for every mistake," Popovich said. "We've got to be better on both ends of the floor, and we need to find ways to compete even when we're short-handed." The Kings' commanding win solidified their standing among the Western Conference elite, while the Spurs are left searching for answers in a season marked by growing pains. As Wembanyama continues to recover, San Antonio's fans are hopeful that his return will inject new life into their young squad. Sacramento will look to build on this momentum as they face a tough stretch of games, while the Spurs aim to regroup and rebound from another challenging outing.